All right, welcome folks to Robinson Invitational here on the campus of Robinson High School. We're at the Robinson site. 7th annual Robinson Invitational as the ball hit to the right side. I mean, easy out there for the Hurricane.
Next up for the Razorbacks, shortstop number 10, Ryan Wardlaw.
So now batting for Arkansas High will be Ryan Wardlaw. As we're here in the bottom half of the third. Jonesboro struck first in the top of the first. We apologize, we had some connection issues early on, but got most everything up and running right now. 3 out of 4 cameras going for this one. And good pitch, I guess a little up is what that one, what our umpires saying there is. On the mound is Asa Myers, and that one in the dirt. Or I guess more appropriately called in the rubber beads here on this turf at Robinson. So 2-1 count. And that one hit left side. That's going to get through. And a base hit. A 1-out base hit will get the Razorbacks. The base runner at first.
Next up, the catcher, number 17, Vernon Wilder.
And so now batting the Razorbacks, Vernon Wilder. He'll hit one to the third baseman. Bobbles it, gains it, throws it, scooped over at first. Now running to third and safe. Good base running there by the Razorbacks. So they'll move a man from first to third on the grounder. And so with 1 away, or 2 away, sorry, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Razorbacks got a scoring opportunity, try to tie the game. Hitting here will be Jackson Cannon. Cannon, the left fielder. And that one's shot down the third base side, but foul. That one in the dirt. A good block there by the Hurricane catcher.
Who'd you pick to win it? DeQuaney? Okay.
So now the 1-1 on its way as Myers leaves that one up and in. 2-1. So big opportunity here for the Razorbacks to tie this game up with Cannon. Asa Myers is somewhat cruised through the first couple. And that's a good pitch on the inside corner there by Myers. Cannon wanted no part of that one. 2-2. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Myers is set. 2-2 is up. Full count. So game 1 here at the Robinson site saw the Russellville Cyclones defeat the host Senators 2-1 in what was a great pitcher's duel. Spencer Watson had a great game. This one popped up on the infield. Should be playable by the second baseman, and it is. And that'll do it for the third. So the Razorbacks go quietly in the third. We'll head to the fourth here at the Robinson Invitational on the Natural State Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Jonesboro's shot right back up the middle on that one to get things started here in the fourth.
Center fielder, number 23, Cam Davis.
Back to one. So a good piece of hitting there for Jonesboro to get things started. A leadoff man Bartles, and so now Davis to bat. Slide step bunted, and that one will go foul. Got Bartles at first. Cam Davis batting. Jonesboro leads this one 1-0. Scored in the top of the first. Things have settled in a little bit since then. That one hit to the left side. Going to get shortstop. Couldn't backhand it. Boots it into the left field. Runners will not advance. So runners now at first and second with nobody out for the Hurricane.
Pitcher, number 14, Asa Myers.
Now the pitcher, Asa Myers, will try to help his cause. That one is roped left center field. That's going to be trouble. Center fielder couldn't make the play. Rounding third. As they'll bring this one in, they'll score one run. They'll hold the runner at third. Now they've got him in a pickle. Looking to get him at home. And now they'll try to set it up. Back to third. Davis running. They'll tag him out. And so that is the first out. A run scores for Jonesboro. Myers advances to third on the play.
Next up for the Hurricanes, third baseman, number 13, Jordan Knoll.
Oh, no, you were right. Sorry, you were right. I had that backwards. So that'll tie the ball game up as Myers ends up on third. And for the diving attempt in center field by the Razorback center fielder. As meeting on the mound here as Arkansas High wants to talk about it, the original Razorback. Now discussion is over. Big part of that discussion's got to be calm, just chill out, calm down. And don't let a play like that carry over here. Game's still tied up. Again, I had it backwards earlier as Arkansas High was actually leading it 1-0. And that one fouled off on the left side off the net. 0-1 the count. Good pitch, left side. Nice play. Third baseman bobbles it. Myers, and he's going to have to eat it. Just got to know where to go with that one. Should have went to two. That's okay. It still got it. So the error on the third baseman allows Myers to score. So now to bat for Jonesboro is Parker Dobson. Dobson swing on the first pitch. That one gets through on the right side. And that'll put runners at first and second as the hit parade continues here for the Hurricane. In the third, they've scored 2 runs.
Next up for the Hurricanes, number 28, designated hitter Jace Johnson.
And so now Jace Johnson, the designated hitter, will hit for the Hurricane. First one on the way. First pitch swinging. That one's up a little bit. Landry East scuffling a little bit here in the third. That one knuckled. He'll be able to just make the tag. And so that'll be out number 2.
Next up for the Hurricanes, right fielder number 2, Nick Falls.
And now the right fielder, Nick Falls, will bat for the Hurricane. So Falls steps in, runners at second and third. Hurricane lead at 2-1. East pitch, this one lifted, center field. He didn't see it initially. Now got to come in quickly. That's down. That'll score 2 runs for the Hurricane. And a good piece of hitting there by Falls. The Razorback center fielder didn't see it off the bat as that ball landed in short center field. I don't know that if he'd have seen it, he'd have gotten it anyway.
Catcher number 9, Luke
It was
Weatherly.
a great spot to put that one. A little looper into center, scores 2 more. And Hurricanes have opened the floodgates here in the third. 4 runs now in. They lead it 4-1 with a runner at first and 2 outs. Weatherly batting after the pickoff attempt. That one stroked to left field. Another base hit for the Hurricane. Weatherly. He'll single. Moves Falls to second.
Courtesy runner for the catcher number 4, Cade Johnson. Next up for the Hurricanes, number 22, Taylor Heineman.
And Taylor Heineman will bat. Okay, Johnson will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. So Heineman to bat. And Heineman, he hits it left side, shortstop, bobbles it through his legs. That'll allow Falls to score. Falls scores easily. Another error in the inning for the Razorbacks. A 5th run has scored here in the third.
Next up for the Hurricanes.
And still runners at first and second. Now Matt Bartles will bat again. So Bartles got things started here in the third. And he swings at the first pitch. That one foul into the parking lot. So 0-1. Now East trying to get out of this one. It's a good breaking pitch, but left it short. 1-1 the count. So Bartles steps back in. East, that one down. A good job by the catcher to keep that one in front of him, not let the runners advance. Now it pushes the count to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Landry East trying to get out of this third. That one outside. Oh. And our umpire may have helped him out a little bit with that one. That one looked up and away. Our umpires have had a little bit of a wider zone here this morning so far. So now East with a 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch. Popped up center field. Again, center fielder may have struggled to see it initially. Steps back, comes in, makes the catch. And that'll do it for the third, but the Jonesboro Hurricane do the damage. 5 runs in the third, a couple errors by the Razorbacks. After 3, Jonesboro leads it 5-1. We'll be back with more of the Robinson Invitational here on the Natural State Sports Network.
After 3 complete. Razorback.
All right, welcome back.
Number 1, Colby Lewis.
Appreciate you guys joining us here on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson. And our first pitch to get things started. That one popped up right side. First baseman under it. Camped makes the play.
Next up for the Razorbacks, the pitcher.
Parker
6,
Dobson
Landry
over there makes the catch. And Landry East will bat as he will look to try to help himself out after a tough bottom half of the third. Here in the fourth, East was staked to a 1-0 run to start. That one popped up right side. That'll get out of play. And that one may find its way to a car. I don't think it went under that one that time, so no damage. So Myers, 0-1, right back at us.
Ado, right here. You know that the sleeper's below the 4th seat.
Now Myers, 0-2. Oh, East did a good job to spoil that one. It was a great pitch by Asa Myers. Good breaking ball on the outer half of the plate. Yeah, parking over there is not a good spot to be. You're going to end up with some dents. Myers 0-2. East spoils another one.
Oh, really?
Myers helped his own cause as he crushed a ball, a double, and ended up on third to the dive out in center field by the Razorback center fielder. 1-2 the count. Part of that big last half inning as Jonesboro trailed 1-0 coming into it, leads it 5-1 now. East right back at Myers. And Myers easily across to first base. And that'll be out number 2.
Next up for the Razorbacks, the designated hitter, number 3, Landon Graves.
Now the designated hitter, Landon Graves, to hit for the Razorbacks. And again, we appreciate you guys joining us. We're playing with some different camera angles today. Spring break, running with a little bit of a small crew. I've got the 5th grade producer here with me, and my son Zyler Henson running production for us here today as we await the rest of our crews. My business partner producer Will Watkins will be here for the final 3 games of the day. This is game 2 of the morning, and again today we got 6 games here today. It'll be capped off by a big one between Valley View and Ray Peck tonight. And that ball in there for strike 1 or strike 2. 1-2 the count here as Myers tries to work a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. 1-2 on its way. This one lifted to the left. That's going to get down for a base hit. And so a good piece of hitting there by Graves, and so he'll get on with 2 outs. And Garcia will try to start a 2-out rally here for the Razorbacks. And Myers out of the stretch now. That one fouled off by Garcia. So Myers is set. The 0-1 on its way. That's breaking pitch broke off a little too much. It's low, 1-1. Again, thanks for joining us on the Natural State Sports Network. We also bring you the PCSSD Sports Network, Maumelle Mills, Sylvan Hills, and Robinson. You can find those on our other channels as well. Strike 2 called as Myers gets the inside corner there. Now Garcia falls behind 1-2. We continue to test some things here for our spring sports setups. And that one by Myers is low. Good stop by the catcher. Again, our camera angles can be difficult, especially with the netting and trying to figure everything out from home field. But I think we feel pretty good about our pitcher, our battery camera there between our pitcher catcher and the hitter. Got a good view there, and we're working on our first and third base lines, and hopefully maybe by later this evening we'll have some camera operators we can get running on some of these as well. All right, Myers bringing the 2-2. That one's low, 3-2. So Garcia has worked the count full. And Myers, woo, that one up and in. It's ball 4 as the runner was off. And they threw that away. And he should have been standing on third there if we're paying attention. You don't expect that ball to come through like that.
Next up for the Razorbacks.
As that one got off into center field. Now the 2-out rally continues. Garcia reaches on the walk. Graves moves into scoring position in second. Now Carter Davis. First one for Myers inside, gets by the catcher. And so that'll allow the runners to advance. Now Jonesboro's head coach wants to have a conversation with his pitcher. Myers has seemed to lose it here with 2 outs in the fourth. He was cruising through the first 2 batters. A lazy fly ball to left field allowed Graves to get on. And then on a full count, if Garcia went down 0-2, he worked a full count. Walks. Runners to first and second. Now a pass ball allows the runners to advance to second and third. So Razorbacks got a little something cooking here on a 2-out rally with Carter Davis at the plate ahead in the count 1-0. And Myers right back up the middle. That's off his glove. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Scoops, throws, and got him. A great play. That is a great play by the Hurricane. Or did he step off the bag? I think I missed it. Did I miss it out at first? One. And that's Thompson, the leadoff man up there, and it is. So now 1-1. And Thompson swings through that one. And so strike 3 for Myers as he gets the strikeout of Braylon Thompson, and that'll do it for the Razorback half of the fourth. Razorbacks score 2, cut the lead to 5-3. And we'll be back with more of the Robinson Invitational here on the Natural State Sports Network. do that first. All right, so new pitcher into the game for the Razorbacks is Maddox East. As they started this one off with Landry East, now they'll make the change to the other East, Mr. Maddox East. So a good top half of the 4, little 2-out rally for the Razorbacks. Didn't really hit anything hard, had a little looping hit to left field that got things started, a walk. Would move runners up. Wild pitch would get runners to second and third. And a close play at first. Runner was called safe, allowed 2 runs to score. So, good job by the Razorbacks to scratch together a 2-out rally. Cut this lead to 5-3. So batting be Cam Davis for the Hurricane. First one for East is low, 1-0. That one hit hard left field. Going back, left fielder not going to be able to catch it. And he'll get it in quickly. And so a single for Cam Davis to get things started.
For the Hurricanes, the pitcher, number 14, Asa Myers.
So East have to deal with a runner here. Davis at first. He's not going. First pitch is a good breaking pitch. And I'm not real sure where that one missed as Myers into hit here for the Hurricane. I think our umpire may have been just as fooled as the batter there. That looked like a good pitch. So the 1-0. Runner goes. Davis, a throw through. And got through. So Davis steals second. And so now 1-1 the count to Myers. Give Davis a look. East brings it, and that one up and away. 2-1. That ball strokes center field, going back at the track, making the catch is the Razorback center fielder. He'll get it in quickly. That'll be the first out in the bottom of the 4th.
Next up for the Hurricanes, third baseman, number 13, Jordan Knoll.
Now East. It's a hanging breaking pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Now East. Davis out at second. One away here in the 4th, and East will bluff a throw to second. As Davis scurries back. Oh, East, good breaking ball there for strike 2. When he's able to find that pitch, it's a good-looking pitch. This Jordan Knoll is the batter for the Hurricane here. East. Another good breaking ball. Oh, spoils that one. So now the 0-2 is about to be delivered by East. That ball hanging up there, stroked into left field. The fielder will grab it, bring it into the shortstop. Davis advances to third. And so now with one away, the Hurricane have runners at first and second here in the bottom of the fourth. Jonesboro looking to put together a rally again here in the fourth. They scored 5 in the third to take a 5-1 lead. Razorbacks answered with 2 in the fourth. Jonesboro trying to answer again. Runners at first and third. That one left up high. They'll throw through. East is safe, and that'll allow the runner to score. So Davis scores. Knoll goes to second. And the Razorbacks look confused on what they wanted to do there in that first and third situation, even though they called it out ahead of time. So now Dobson awaits the pitch. Oh, it's a good pitch by East. I think the count, it's count 1-1. I believe the count's 1-1. We've got 0-1 on the board. I believe it's 1-1. So East checks the runner. Dodson watches that one in the dirt. Catcher scurries for it. We'll see. I believe the count's 2-1. And it is 2 balls and a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Dodson awaits it. East. Set, checks the runner. Shortstop retreats. East brings the pitch. And Dodson swings through that one. 2-2. Next game up will be the Maumelle Hornets facing off against the Greenwood Bulldogs. Maumelle will play back-to-back. They'll get Bentonville West in the game after that. East, that ball hung up there. Second baseman makes the play. Got a chance for 2. Back at second. Double play. Great job there by the Razorbacks to get out of that one as Dodson lined it to the second baseman. They caught caught Knoll off the bag. That'll do it for the fourth. But the Hurricane scratch across another one and take the lead to 6-3. We'll be back with more of the Robinson Invitational on the Natural State Sports Network. All right.
Number 10, Ryan Wardlaw.
We are back, set for the bottom half of the fifth. Top half of the fifth. Razorbacks got some work to do. That one popped out of play on the right side. That's going to probably make a new dent. Oh, they got break. Somebody got a break in that Chevy Silverado out there. It caught the curb instead of the side. So 0-1. 0-1 on the way from Myers. That one low, 1-1. Myers is going the whole way here for Jonesboro. Helped his own cause a time or two. And he'll bring the 1 outside, but strike 2, 1-2 the count. This is Ron Wardlaw batting. And Myers, 1-2 pitch. That's low. Should be 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wardlaw. We get the Razorbacks started here in the 5th. That one low, full count. Finally getting some peaks of sun here in West Little Rock out here to the base of Chenal Mountain.
Hey, do you like our red hats or our the white ones? Yeah, white ones are definitely.
That ball hit into the gap. That's going to get down. That'll be 2 bases for Wardlaw. And Wardlaw going to go for 3. Round second. He'll be there easily. And a leadoff triple for Ron Wardlaw. So we got these Hornets around us being circled in over here. How you doing, fellas? Y'all ready?
We'll see.
Yeah?
Pretty confident.
Okay. We'll have to get you on, well, some point between, maybe after the 2 games or between the 2 or something. Get you on. All right, thanks, Coach. Coach 4 up here with us. Again, if you guys, let's go back to 1. So Myers, that one low, 1-0. So Wardlaw gets things started with a big triple for the Razorbacks. And now batting now will be Vernon Wilder. Wilder a chance to cut into this lead. That one left side and foul. Bro sticks with Myers here. 1-1 outside. Oh, goodness. That ball's in the other batter's box. Umpire going to give him that one. 1-2. Not a lot you can do with that as a hitter. Grin and bear and reach out and grab it the next time. 1-2. That one in the dirt, chased it. And I'll have to throw to first to complete the out, and they do. So strikeout there for Myers. Will be out number 1 here in the 5th. Again, thanks for joining us here for the Robinson Invitational on Natural State Sports. And we do as well produce the Pulaski County Special School District Sports Network. So Robinson, obviously one of our schools, as well as our Maumelle Hornets playing next. I usually do play-by-play on the Maumelle Sports Network. So good to see our coaches and our fellas here. And they're standing on the fence down the third base line about ready to get things started against Greenwood in our 3rd game of the day. That game is scheduled to start right around 1 o'clock. Showing bunt. This one bunted back into the net. 1-1. So Wilder struck out. Now Jackson Cannon trying to bring in Wardlaw, who tripled into the right center field gap to get things started. And that ball nearly hit him. So 2-1 here on Cannon. Myers maybe starting to labor a little bit here in the 5th. Not sure what his pitch count's at. Fairly efficient. That one popped up right up over our heads. And that one will make its way out of play. Draws the count even at 2-2. Obviously the bunt off now. And the 2-2. That one in the dirt. Yes, nowadays though, especially across high school fields, I know here over at Maumelle, as we finally got on-campus playing facilities, everything is turf. I'm just going to figure out something else to call it when it's on the ground here on this turf. Myers, that one low. And catcher has to chase it down, but Cannon will walk. And so now runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Number 1, Colby Lewis.
So Colby Lewis will hit. Myers. And a struggle for him the last two. That went inside corner, strike one. And Colby Lewis, the center fielder. And fake the throw, look at first. Nothing going for the Razorbacks on that one. You got to start to feel like maybe Myers is laboring here just a bit. Sun peeking out. And the black jersey's probably going to start to get warm. I'm getting warm in this black hoodie. Myers pitch right back at him. He'll look the runner back at third. He'll go to first with it. Good play there by Myers to get out number two. Runner advances to second, so Cannon will move to second.
The Razorbacks, number 6, Landry East.
Take that one off. Yeah. So now 2 away. Myers trying to work around a leadoff triple. First one on the way. That's strike one. That's a good pitch. Landry East, who started the game at pitcher, replaced by Maddox East, our last inning. Now East, that one right side, second baseman makes the catch. And just like that, the Hurricane work around a leadoff triple by Wardlaw. And Razorbacks unable to score, so through 5. We've gotten through 5 here at the Robinson Invitational Game 2. Jonesboro leads at 6-3. Join us for more of the Robinson Invitational here on Natural State Sports in just a minute. Right, so Jace Johnson did that backwards again. So Jace Johnson to lead things off here for the Hurricane. Maddox East on the mound still for the Razorbacks here. His first one's ball one. That one down and out, 2-0. Now the 2-0 from East. That one, ooh, look out. One hot shot into the dugout. Everybody up and out of the way. Everybody all right? Coach may have decided that's not his seat anymore. The Razorbacks over there. Now 2-1 the count. And East leaves that one up and out. Jace Johnson, the designated hitter. Heading the count 3-1 East. That one hit to the shortstop. Scooped up, makes the play across the first for the first out of the inning.
Hurricanes, right fielder number 2, Nick Falls.
Now the shortstop, Nick Falls, to bat. Now East, that one down, 1-0. That one hit right side. Second baseman comes up, plays it off a hop. Soft toss to the first baseman. That's out number 2. So 2 away.
Next up for the Hurricanes, catcher number 9, Luke Weatherly.
And now Weatherly to bat with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. East works quickly, brings this one. That one hit to the left side. Play by the third base coach. Strike 1. Now East ready to work. And our umpire was not ready to work. Timeout. Now we're ready. East into the windup. That one hit right back up the middle. Second baseman scoops it up, cross to first, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Razorbacks as the Hurricane go in order. We're done with 5 here at the Robinson Invitational Game 2. Jonesboro leads at 6-3. We'll be back with the 6th inning here on Natural State Sports. All right, welcome back. New pitcher for Jonesboro, Weatherly, has come in to replace Myers. Myers' day is done. Leaves with a 6-3 lead. As Luke Weatherly will step to the mound. His first one's a strike. 0-1. That went outside. 1-1. The Razorbacks scored 1 in the first, 2 in the fourth. Couldn't do anything with a leadoff triple in the 5th. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. against Myers. So Myers an efficient outing, 3 runs, just a few hits on the evening, or on the morning, I guess I should say. We've moved into afternoon. 0-2, 1-2. Swung on and missed. That'll be out number 1. So 1 away. There's Jonathan Garcia will step to the plate. And Garcia waits it, hits it left side, played by the third baseman. Good play across to first. And gets the out. So 2 away now here quickly in the 6th.
Next up for the Razorbacks, third baseman number 2, Carter Davis.
Batting for the Razorbacks will be third baseman Carter Davis. Weatherly. And I was wrong. Runner did beat the throw at first. So 1 away. Davis awaits it. Garcia's got his lead over at first. That one up high. 1-1. Garcia gets his lead. Man, that's a good pitch. As Davis watches strike 2 right down the middle. If you're Davis, you better choke up here and be ready for this one. Weatherly's 1-2. Breaking pitch back up the middle. Should be a double play. Second to short, across to first. Double play. Rack him up. As Jonesboro turns the double play. And just like that, the top half of the 6th comes to an end. After 5.5, Jonesboro leads this one 6-3. They come to bat here at the Robinson Invitational, brought to you by Natural State Sports. All right. Welcome back here to Robinson High School. Site 1 of the Robinson Invitational. Of course, 3 other sites. Games going on today right down the street. Little Rock Christian, right across the river over at Maumelle Charter. And down in Salt County and Benton. There are 4 locations for the 7th annual Robinson Invitational. A lot of talent. Razorback commit Peyton Lee going to be on the mound in our next game. And this Razorback team, the Texarkana, Arkansas High Razorbacks, have turned to Carter Davis to try to keep this a 6-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th. Davis will bring his first, and it is hit left side. Shortstop diving attempt, can't make the play. Good play over there by the shortstop. It's going to be a base hit for Taylor Heineman. So that'll flip us back to the top of the order here. Heineman gets his lead. Bartles set. Davis brings it inside, just under the hands of Bartles. 1-0. Jonesboro looking to add a few runs. Get a little insurance here. Carter Davis will not let that happen. Runner goes, throw through, and he is safe at second. So now Bartles with a runner in scoring position. 2-0 pitch from Davis. He checks the runner. And Bartles swings through the 2-0, 2-1. Ooh. 2-1 on its way. Good pitch on the outside corner that time by Davis. That'll even the count at 2-2. So Heineman will get his lead out at second. Bartles awaits the 2-2. Bartles hits it left side. That's a base hit. That's going to score one. Heineman rounds third. Heineman looking to score. Throw comes, and it's offline. Davis will grab it behind the plate. That's going to allow Bartles to advance to second. That makes it 7-3. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Cam Davis to bat. So Davis on Davis matchup. It's Carter Davis on the bump for Arkansas High. Bartles out at second. Gets his lead. And that one high. Popped up. Called off by the shortstop. He'll make the catch, and that'll be the first out of the 6th. Almost could have stayed on one on that one.
Next up for the Hurricanes, number 14,
so Asa Myers started the game out on the mound. He'd be in line for the win. And Carter Davis with Bartles out at second. Breaking ball floats its way in, stayed up, maybe in a little bit. 1-0, one away. Jonesboro leads at 7-3. They've got an insurance run in here in the 6th. And Bartles out at second, and that one inside hit him. That one hits Myers in the left arm. So Myers will go to first. Clear your count.
Next up for the Hurricanes.
So now runners at first and second. And Jordan Knoll will bat. So Knoll with one away. Runners at first and second. Jonesboro already up 7-3. Davis brings the pitch outside, swung on and missed by Knoll. So he helps Davis out. Runners go. They'll try to throw him down at third. And got past the third baseman into Left field, shortstop there, backing him up. Put him right there. And so now runners at second and third with just one away. An 0-1 count as Carter Davis. And it looks like there's some confusion here as Davis now looks up. 0-2 is your count. Davis trying to keep runners where they are here. Jonesboro trying to add a few more insurance runs, put this one out of reach. The 0-2 from Davis. Got him to Chase. As Knoll chases strike three outside. And it'll be 2 away.
Next up for the Hurricanes, number 18, Parker Dobson.
So Parker Dotson will bat. Here for Jonesboro. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Davis set and ready. That one low and in the beads. 1-0. One-0 pitch. That one lifted. Left side out of play. 1-1. Now Davis, that one outside. 2-1. Davis trying to keep this a 4-run game. Jonesboro one insurance run across so far. That one slipped out of his hand, stays outside. 3-1. Now Davis in the stretch. He's set. That one stays up. Ball forward. So that's going to load the bases now for the Hurricane. And let's see if Coach Wilson wants to make a change. It's Carter Davis struggling. And not sure. Doesn't look like they're going to make a change here. They are going to get a courtesy runner into the game for Jonesboro. It's number 33, Jake Morrison, will come in and run. As Dobson will come off. Let's see if our umpire goes out and tries to shorten this conversation, just as he does. Coach Wilson retreats to the dugout just before the umpire comes to get him. So now the batter here for Jonesboro is number 28, Jace Johnson, the designated hitter. If you're Carter Davis, you don't want to make a mistake here. This one's out of reach. First one from Davis. Up high, ball 1. Davis doesn't seem to be finishing those pitches and leaving everything just up. He gets to go back to the windup with the bases loaded. And again, leaves that one up. And Davis struggling to find the zone here. Brought Davis in, hoping to keep this a 3-run game. He's given up 1 run so far. 2-0, chased. It's a good fastball there by Davis. And Jace Johnson may have helped him out a little bit. Johnson saw that ball in his eyes. He was thinking grand slam. Instead, Davis, that one inside. Ball 3, 3-1. So nowhere to put him. And Davis looking to get out of the 6th here and give his team a shot in the top of the 7th. 3-1 on the way. Good pitch by Carter Davis. As Jace Johnson looked like he was wanting the free ribby there, and I think he was caught off guard by that breaking ball by Davis. Davis just pumped a fastball by him. So now the runners will be moving on this pitch. 3-2. Get ready. Runners go. And that's strike 3 called on the inside corner. That is a big-time pitch by Carter Davis to get out of the 6th. Jonesboro gets 1. They add to the lead, make it 7-3. Razorbacks will come up with their final chance in the 7th, trailing this one 7-3 on the Natural State Sports Network. All right, Braylon Thompson to lead things off here for the Razorbacks. Weatherly still on the mound. As Thompson lays down a bunt for a base hit, but he hit it right back at the pitcher. And a good scoop at first base. On the play there is Weatherly. Fielded the bunt and threw out Thompson at first. Interesting decision there by Thompson. You'd think he'd be trying for maybe a drag bunt, or unfortunately he pushed that one right at the pitcher. For the first out here in the 7th, trying to get a base runner. Weatherly, that one popped up left side, deep left field. Got the left fielder going back to the fence. Steps in off the track, and that'll be out number 2 quickly here in the 7th. So the Razorbacks, just like that, down to their final out.
Next up for the Razorbacks,
Vernon Wilder.
number 17, Vernon Wilder.
Wilder steps in. Weatherly. That one popped up over our heads. That one makes its way into the parking lot. No damage done this time. No reason for any calls to Safelite or your local body shop just yet. That truck that took the brunt of the damage, it left after game 1. I promise you, they got a few dents to pull. Well, it's a nasty breaking ball. 0-2. That pitch is dirty by Weatherly, man. And Weatherly, that one came back to us, quickly back to the catcher. And 1-2. So Wilder got to protect here. Down 1-2. It's the final strike for the Razorbacks here in game 2 at the Robinson Invitational. Weatherly set. He's ready to bring the pitch. Weatherly's 1-2. Strike 3, a dirty pitch to end this one. Weatherly sits down Wilder, and that'll do it for game number 2 here from the Robinson Invitational. The Jonesboro Hurricane win this one 7-3. Up next on the schedule, the Maumelle Hornets and the Greenwood Bulldogs. Stay with us right here on the Natural State Sports Network. We'll be right back with you for Game 3 in our first one of the afternoon right here. I'm Steve Henson, producer Zyler Henson, and our unmanned cameras out there on the field. We appreciate you guys joining us again. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share. And we're looking at about 20 minutes till Game 2 starts. We'll be right back with you then. Appreciate you guys joining us. Once again, make sure you got those the alerts set and ready as we'll drop our live here. We'll be back up here in about 10 to 15 minutes for Game 2.